Hello everybody! Today I want to take this men's button-up shirt and transform it into a very cute dress for my little girl. So we're going to get started by seam ripping the pocket off and cutting off the sleeves. I find it easiest just to seam rip the pocket a little bit and pull the rest off. Here I'm laying out a dress that I know that fits my little girl, and I'm just cutting around it, leaving a little bit for my seam allowance. And I'm also taking a little bit off the hem because I want to redo the hem. Now I'm taking the sleeves, and I'm going to use the sleeves to make my ruffle, and I'm just going to cut off that bottom part that has the cuff and go ahead and cut out as much as I can out of the sleeves, which ended up being about 6 inches by 12 inches, and I got 4 of these strips. Now what I'm doing is facing them all right sides touching and sewing down to make a long strip. Once those are sewn, I'm going to go ahead and finish off all the edges around this strip. Now I'm going to base stitch, which is the longest stitch on your machine, and go ahead and gather it. Taking the front of the dress, I'm drawing a straight line all the way across to use as my guide for my ruffle. And then I'm going to start gathering the strip and make sure that it fits across the bodice and that the ruffles are even. Once they're even, I'm going to go ahead and pin it down, and then I'm going to sew right on top. Once that's done, I'm going to take my back dress piece and go ahead and put it right sides touching and sew the shoulders together, and then hem the armholes. Once that's done, I'm going to flip it right sides touching and go ahead and sew the side seams of the dress together, both sides. The last step is to finish off the neckline, so I'm just taking the yoke off the men's button-up shirt and go ahead and cut it to make long strips, which ended up being 2 inches wide. And again, I'm putting them right sides together to make a longer strip. Now I'm going to fold it over on itself, right sides touching, and sew all the way around, leaving an opening in the middle to turn it right side out. Once it's done and turned right side out, I'm going to fold it in half to find the center and go ahead and start pinning it right sides touching the dress, starting from the center and going all the way around the neckline. Sew all the way around. And now we need to cut off the excess that is sticking out, making sure that we have enough to roll it under, and go ahead and top stitch this down. Now I'm just folding over those excess pieces, and I'm going to stitch right on top and hem the bottom. I'm also sewing up this line right here just to make sure that it stays shut. And here's the transformation. This is the before and the after. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.